Hello, yogis. Welcome to your week 3 chakra check-in. This week is all about the solar plexus or Manipura chakra, associated with the fire element, the mantra Ram, the color yellow, and identity, power, and action. Some mantras for this chakra to repeat to yourself this week include I am powerful or I can achieve anything. Let's get started. All right, so let's just go ahead and get settled in here, bringing yourself to a comfortable seated position. Eyes can be closed if they want. Just start to settle into your breath here as it comes into your nose and out through your nose. And as you breathe here, let's just check in with a few questions. So you don't have to answer me, but answer within your own mind. And the first one's a biggie. It's who am I? Who am I today? Who am I this week? And the next question is, where have I exercised my power and agency this week? Where have I shown up with strength? In a way, big or small, either getting out of bed when you didn't feel like it or accomplishing a major thing. And then the third check-in question is there anything that I am holding on to too tightly? Remembering that the solar plexus can be overactive as well as underactive. Is there anywhere that you're hanging on to a bit of ego or identity that maybe doesn't serve this week or this month or this season? Just observing the answers that come to you without judgment, noticing. And if eyes are closed, bringing them open, and we'll bring our hands into Ganesh Mudra. So this is just clasping the fingers of one hand and the fingers of the other. So elbows are out at your sides, and you might have learned it a little differently, and that's fine too. We're just going to lock the hands together. So it's sort of this like choir girl position
Yes.
almost. Yep, you got
Yeah.
it. Yep. And then inhaling, we're just going to pull the elbows apart a little with the hands like that. Exhaling, releasing that effort. And another inhale, pulling the elbows apart, lots of tension in the upper arms. Exhaling, releasing. Inhale, pulling. Exhaling, releasing. And then just switching the hands. So whichever hand was on top goes to the bottom, and we'll do the same thing the other direction. Inhaling, pulling the elbows apart, maximum effort here with your fingers locked. Exhaling, releasing. Inhaling, fingers together, elbows apart, and then releasing. Inhaling, same thing, pulling apart, just lots of tension here. And then releasing the arms, noticing what it feels like to release all of that tension. And we'll move into a little bellows breath. So, cousin of breath of fire. We'll just bring the hands up, the elbows apart. And it's a forceful inhale through the nose and a forceful exhale through the nose, pumping the belly in. So inhaling, exhaling, and then bringing a little arm movement into this on where our inhale will reach the arms up. Exhaling, bringing the elbows down, clasping the hands into fists. Exhale. And then 10 rounds just like this. So and then allowing your breath to return to normal. noticing that fire you're burning in your belly. And then we'll come into our movement practice. So we'll start on our backs here. And since this is all about fire and core and hard work, we're going to start on our backs in sort of a dead bug position. So legs are up in the air, the knees are bent, the arms are straight out in front of you. And we're just going to bring this to some reclined core work. And this will require a little mental effort. So on your inhale, bring your right hand back and your left foot forward, lengthening out. And then exhale the hand and foot to where they are. And then other side, left hand back, right foot forward, lengthening out, keeping the other hand and foot as they are, coming back to center. And then two more on each side, lengthening back, right hand, left foot, coming back in, lengthening out, left hand, right foot, coming back in. One more each side, lengthening out, right hand, left foot, coming back in. And same deal, left hand, right foot, and coming back in. And then knees to chest, maybe roll around a little bit, and then we're going to roll straight over to a tabletop position. So hips over knees, elbows over wrists, shoulders over elbows. Right? And we're going to keep going on that core work theme, working gently to start with. So all we're doing to start with is lifting our right hand forward, keeping everything else nice and stable forward in front of us. Take a big breath in and set that hand down. And then the left hand comes out in front of us, keeping our hips stable, arms stable. Set that hand down on your exhale. And then it's left leg behind you with your shoulders level, your hips level. And then exhaling that knee down. And then bringing the other leg, the right leg behind, hips level. Coming back down. And then we'll take cross body movement. So right hand comes forward, left foot comes back, left toes point at the ground, looking forward. And staying here for a few long, deep breaths. Really stable and steady. And then setting that hand and foot down. Bringing the left hand forward, right foot back. Stable and steady. A few long, deep breaths. And then setting that down. And this time, lifting the knees just a little bit, tucking toes under, coming to kind of a bear pose. So just floating the knees. And then walking those feet back, coming to a plank pose. So nice straight line between the shoulders and the heels. And just breathe here. Notice your core activating. Notice your nice, strong body. And then if you want, push back through downward facing dog or just come to standing in any way you prefer. And we'll inhale, arms overhead, finding a high mountain. So really tall here, pressing into the earth with your feet, reaching with your fingertips, drawing your belly in, feeling that core activate. And from here, arms come out to the sides. Let's just step the right foot back. Left foot comes forward, left toes point forward, finding a warrior two. Nice strong position, looking out over the left fingertips. And holding here, getting really tall through the torso, drawing in the belly. And then from here, just pivot the right toes in a little bit to 45 degrees. Turn the torso forward, coming into a warrior one. So hips are square to the front, back leg is straight, front knee is bent, and maybe bringing hands to a prayer position overhead. And one of my teacher's favorite mantras here is, "This is me. I am here. I am perfect, exactly the way that I am." And then let's bring hands to heart. Turn to that front foot. Put weight in that front foot, floating the back foot up, finding a warrior three, back leg, coming toward parallel with the ground, maybe flying the arms out in front. And then setting that back leg down. Arms come out to a T again. Find a star pose, reaching for the ceiling, toes pointed out at the side of the mat. And we'll just bring it all around to the other side. So pivoting left foot parallel to the back of the mat. Right toes point forward, arms parallel. Find that warrior two to the other side. And then just adjusting the legs a little bit, turning those back toes in, bringing that back foot a little closer if you want, bending it into the front leg, arm sweep overhead, facing the front leg, maybe hands at prayer overhead. And again, this is me. I am here. I am perfect, exactly the way that I am. And then bringing more weight into that front foot, hands come to heart, hinging forward, lifting the back leg, finding something like a warrior three. And then bringing those back toes down, turning the toes out to the side again, hands come out tall. And then hands to heart. Let's heel toe the feet in. I'm going to turn, but you don't have to. Let's make it a little bit more active. So if you've got any rage to channel, this is a good time. We'll take some wood choppers. So feet come a little wider. Hands can come to a Kali mudra or temple mudra, bringing the last three fingers interlaced. The index fingers are straight. Lift the arms overhead. And we're just going to pretend we're chopping wood here. So on your exhale, come forward between the legs, inhaling up. And let's take 10 of those. And if you want, you could even make a ha sound as you come down, or just a forceful breath. 3, 4, 5, 6. And once you've got 10, straighten all the way up, get nice and tall again. And we'll close with a few sun salutations, since this is, after all, the solar plexus. So on your exhale, sweep your hands forward, come to a forward fold. Inhaling, stepping one foot and then the other back to a plank pose. Exhaling, knees, chest, and chin to the mat. Inhaling, tops of feet come to the mat, chest comes up, cobra. Exhale, back down, tuck the toes under, lift the hips up and back. Find a downward facing dog. And then inhale, feet to hands. And sweep the arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. 2 more, just like that. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, chest comes up. Exhale, back down. Find downward facing dog. Inhale, feet to hands. Fold forward. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. One more before we come down. Inhaling, arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, torso up, chest up. Exhale, down. Tuck toes, downward facing dog. Next, inhale, walk, step, or float, feet forward between hands, folding forward. And then inhaling, sweeping arms overhead. Exhaling, bringing hands to heart, and then coming down to a seat. And we're not quite done. More core. Let's find a boat pose. So knees are bent, soles of feet are on the mat. Arms are in front of us, back is straight, leaning back until you feel your core engage. And then staying right there or lifting one foot, other foot, both feet. Maybe bending the knees, maybe keeping those legs long. And then when you're ready to be done with that, knees to chest, come to your back. And as you're ready, you can turn off your camera if you want to. I'm going to turn off mine already. And we'll move to the yoga nidra portion of our check-in. All right. So let's find a comfortable position, lying on your back, arms resting by your sides, palms facing upward, closing the eyes if that's comfortable. And taking a few deep breaths, feeling your body relax with each exhale. Bringing your awareness to the sounds around you, noticing them. And then letting those sounds in the background fade away as you turn your attention just to the sound of your own inhale and exhale. And then bringing to mind an intention. So this is another deeply held desire, this time for your sense of power and identity. So this could be an I am statement like, I am powerful, or I know exactly who I am, or even I will get shit done. And repeat this intention to yourself 3 times. And now we'll do a quick scan through the body. So no need to move or change anything, just bringing the attention to that part of the body as I name it, and then moving on. Starting with the thumb of the right hand, right index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, palm of the right hand, back of the right hand, the right arm, the right side waist, hip, lower leg, ankle, top of the right foot, sole of the right foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. And then bringing the attention to the left side of the body, the left thumb, index finger.
Go down, go back. Almost good.
Ring
Yeah,
finger.
500. I mean, like,
Pinky
you're
finger.
gonna go back up. Go back down.
The left hand, wrist, forearm, upper arm, shoulder, the left side waist, hip, upper leg, lower leg, ankle, top of the left foot, sole of the left foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. And then the back of the body, the back of the head, neck, shoulders, arms and legs, the backs of the legs, and the whole back of the body, and the front of the body, the face, the forehead, cheeks, jaw, throat, the whole front of the body, and the whole back of the body. Let's now bring our awareness to your core, the center of your being, the area of your solar plexus, just above your belly button, below your heart. Imagine as you inhale a brilliant, vibrant yellow light glowing there. This is your power center, the seat of your confidence and personal strength. With each breath in, this yellow light grows brighter and more radiant. And with each exhale, it spreads, filling your body with warmth and energy and power. Continue to breathe in and out, feeding and expanding this bright yellow light at your core. Now imagine yourself on a bright, beautiful summer day. The sun is high in the sky, warm on your skin. You feel its rays not just on your body, but within yourself. The light of the sun and the light within you are the same. In your mind, you rise and walk through a field of sunflowers, their faces turned toward the sun. They stand tall, rooted in the earth, but reaching for the sky. You notice that you too are strong and tall, resilient, bright, and fully yourself. Feel yourself alive and vibrant, full of vitality and purpose. As you walk, you come to a clear lake with the water sparkling, thousands of tiny yellow diamonds of light on the surface of the water. Feel within yourself the sparkle of 1,000 tiny diamonds and points of light. Notice a mountain bathed in golden sunlight. Imagine yourself standing on top of this mountain, feeling solid and unshakable, like the mountain itself. Looking out over the vast landscape below, feeling a sense of freedom and potential. Knowing in your core that there is nothing you cannot do. All the strength and confidence you need is here, within you, held in this bright yellow light. Now call to mind your intention again, that I am statement, repeating it to yourself 3 times. And then begin to deepen your breath, wiggling your fingers and toes, gently bringing some movement back into your body. And when you're ready, making a big stretch out to the front and back of the mat, feeling your core stretch, feeling your whole body stretch. And then when you're ready, coming back, turning your camera on if you want to. Welcome back, yogis. Your homework this week, if you would like some homework, is to find one area in your life where you can exercise some power and agency, or one place in your life where perhaps you can loosen your grip just a little bit. See you next week.